Hello everyone, I'm Nick Murphy and today I'll be bringing another high level cast. This is game 2 between Elfi and /.SYz, played at the, I forget what it's called, Zotac, something like that, Zotac Cup. This is game 2 in their series. If you want to see game 1, just, it's on my channel. I just posted it yesterday. Anyways, down here in the bottom left hand position of Daybreak is the red Protoss player ROG.Elfi. Up here in the top right hand position of Daybreak would be the green zerg player Blast.sYz. Alright. Yeah, Daybreak is known to be an okay zerg map, like pretty good. Zergs like it a lot. There's tons of attack paths you can go through. Counterattack, like speedling in the late game. You have, let's just count the openings here. You have one opening, you can come in through here, you can come in this way, go through here and through the middle, you can come in this way, and once you have like 4 or 5 bases up, it's hard to defend them all as Protoss. But there's also the thing where the map is semi-easy to split, and that benefits the other races more than Zerg. /.SYz going for a gas first yet again. Did this person scout it? No, he did not. He went for a gas first last game, and spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, he went for a bailing bust, which failed miserably. Mr. Elfi defended it like incredibly well. This time he might not do that. He might just go for some speed. And yeah. So he's going for the like 14 gas, 14 pool. This used to be a lot more common than it is now. Now you hardly ever see it. You just see either hatch first, or you see 14 pool, 16 hatch, or something like that. Nowadays, you hardly ever see early gas. Early gas almost exclusively means aggression from the zerg player. Really early aggression. He might just be being, I don't know, really ultra safe and getting speed in case of stalkers. I don't know. We'll see. He is getting speed, and he did pull off at 100, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see if he ends up canceling this. He probably will cancel it because the 4 lings are out and it's not going to delay much longer, but he doesn't actually cancel it. Did he see the gas yet? Yeah, he saw the gas. He might have clicked on it and saw that 100 was gone or whatever, and some guy randomly leaves the game. /.SYz is going to be placing his hatchery as soon as possible, or maybe not. Maybe like last game, he might just skip the hatchery altogether. Nope, this time he does. He does put the hatchery down. And an Overlord, very well placed, sees the probe. Can't hide from him. A gateway just about finished. Probably going to clog that hole there with the Cyber Core as soon as you can. That's a pretty early Cyber Core. It's really safe, really good for early gateway warp gate pushes, which is probably what we're going to see. Usually they delay the cyber a little bit longer, maybe, if they're going for more tech-oriented play. Only getting 1 gas. Oh, and as I say that, he gets another gas. I was going to say, this is kind of a delayed second gas, I think. Either that or this was early. Maybe both, I'm not sure. He has 100 gas. He's probably going to be getting the +1 here as soon as he can. And he won't quite have 50 in time for this if he gets +1 here. But looks like he's not getting +1 at all. Maybe he's just going for a sentry, a quick sentry, and then warp gate. He's not getting +1. He's going to delay +1 quite a bit, and that is a byproduct of the early core. So yeah, getting a second cannon here, which is pretty weird. The zerg player still hasn't really done anything with the speed, and he just lost his scouting speedling there, which is pretty bad, technically. Oh, adding a quick third gas, Mr. Elfi, a 6-minute gas. This is pretty quick, I think. This third is obviously incredibly delayed, but that's because of the quick gas opening. He put people back on this gas and is adding a second gas. Might be looking to add roaches soon. He's getting a good number of speedlings out. Let's see what he can do with them. He's gonna be able to kill that zealot for sure. Maybe that sentry, if the sentry was out, he'd be able to kill it, but I'm sure the sentry will stay there, as will the zealot. So we'll just see how it goes. More drones being added, produced. He's still a bit ahead in probe count though, sadly. Oh, and he gets a quick lair. And this is a very interesting play from the Zerg. I'm not sure of his plan right now. Obviously, it's looking like some sort of all-in, but that's a really kind of late layer to be an all-in. Like, it's not going to be some really fast Nidus or Muta or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. These speedlings really didn't do anything yet, so I'm not sure how I feel about this this play here. And it really hurt his economy. I mean, he didn't do anything. Like, he probably would have been better to go all in with this, like with a speedling, baneling, or something like that. Baneling nest, Evo chamber, being added there. Layer done. What is he gonna put? He's gonna make a spire, and it looks like he's going Muta, ling, baneling versus Protoss. I have not seen much of that. And I really don't know how it can work out very well. These are good Overlord positioning. He can start spreading the creep and do some good damage. Meanwhile, tons of Phoenix on the way. 5 Phoenix right there, off of a double Stargate. So yeah, this is a really powerful build here, especially since he is getting the Spire, and he was probably planning on getting the Mutas. And one Queen goes down, that's going to be a huge delay on these injects here. It's going to be really I don't know, really bad, obviously. He's going to try to pick off some Overlords, but he was mass making Overlords already, so it's okay. It's not too bad. These Lings, it would be funny to see some pickups on the Lings, but that's not going to happen. And here comes the Phoenix here, going to pick off a ton of drones, a ridiculous number of drones. Wow. Oh my goodness. 9 drones right there being killed. He's adding a second Spore Crawler. I think these Phoenix almost paid for themselves, but they're going to become obsolete soon enough because of the Corruptors on the way. That Queen was recreated, but just got gunned down immediately right away again. Whoops, and another Overlord gonna go down. Fall to the Phoenix there. Meanwhile, the Protoss is still on 2 base, and like, he doesn't look like he's planning to expand, and if he is, there's creep there. There's no creep here though. He pretty much has, how many, like, he has 2 sentries. He has 2 sentries and 4 zealots as a ground army. He has literally nothing. Where's, oh, here we go. There's a Warp Prism though with 4 zealots. This could do some really decent damage, but technically speaking, the Zerg player is ahead. Obviously, 86 drones to 50 probes, but this could do a ton of damage. Because what does the Zerg player have for ground army? 32 Lings. What are Zealots good against? Lings, obviously. Did I say 86? I meant 66. But that number's going to drop immediately. He has Lings and Corruptors. He has 2 Mutas, none of which are any good versus Zealots. Banelings are okay versus Zealots though. Whoa, that was a huge hit on the Zealots. But I don't think, not quite big enough to warrant losing that 3rd over. Oh, but okay, he's not going to lose the 3rd. But now the Protoss has equalized a little bit, and they're actually about even now. Yeah, Protoss is a bit oversaturated here, but I don't know. I think the Zerg player is still in a really good spot since the Protoss player is forced to stay on 2 bases really oversaturated. He can't establish a 3rd, but this could also do some big damage. If you warped in like 1 or 2 sentries and blocked the force field, the ramp, that would be really painful. And I doubt he's going to get the layer, so I don't know why he's trying to. He might. He might. I mean, but it's kind of a big risk here. Like, if you don't get the layer, those zealots are pretty much, like, they're just free zealots. And it looks like he does get the layer, but I probably wouldn't have risked it if I were him. Not that I'm any good at Protoss. I'm just saying. But that was his lair, and that's a huge pick-off. He'll need to make another lair soon. And now the Protoss player is actually way ahead because he's on 2 base to 2 base. He's on equal harvesters. But technically the mains are about to mine out, and this main was almost mined out anyway, so... Oh well, he puts a hatchery there. Not the, like... It is a good decision because you need to... You want to mine this out. But I mean, just long distance mining here, it would have mined out pretty quickly anyway. Now he's on less drones than the Protoss player, and that's never good. Protoss players can't even make drones. Alright, anyways. +2 gonna be finishing here, and I think the Protoss has finally started to establish an army and is in a good position, in my opinion here. Zerg still didn't start his lair back up yet, so he's stuck on, like, he's gonna be on Mutiling, which is actually, yeah, it's actually pretty good versus this composition here. But I think the sheer numbers, I think the numbers are in favor of, what's it called, Protoss here. Just slightly. How many units? Like, whoops, I was on the unit tab. The Protoss is kind of ahead in economy, but whoa, this could be bad. The Protoss got caught out of position there, and kind of a random blink. And it looks like the Protoss, the Zerg will be able to take out these Stalkers just barely, and he'll be able to reinforce a lot quicker. And I don't know, it looks like the Protoss went a little bit too all in with those Stargates. He didn't really do enough damage. And whoa, big cancel there. No Stalkers for you, no Warpin, just canceled 3 Warpins, and Elfi just GG's right there. That was a strange game. Really weird, like, I don't know. I don't usually see the double Stargate play, so I'm not entirely sure how it usually works out, but usually players like to go 1 Stargate and just get map control with a bunch of Phoenixes, and receive the ability to expand to a quick third, either there or here, and they just use that to get an economic lead, and yeah. So I don't know, this game was kind of weird. I said that a lot. Anyways, this has been another high level cast by Nick Murphy. If you have any questions about the cast or about Starcraft 2 strategy, please leave a comment and it will be answered in the next video. If you want free coaching, email me at nickyboy99@hotmail.com. I'm on the NA server, so you gotta be on the NA server to receive coaching. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Nick Murphy. Bye bye.